So basically, this phenomenon was created years ago. That basically, if a game is quote unquote woke, the company would go broke. This was a phenomenon that would go around for a long time, especially spread by the fandom menace. Okay, you know the fandom menace. Okay, spread by those people. Okay, but it seems that these people really wanted Paper Mario to fail. Why? Because they include a trans slash femboy character in the game. It was originally femboy slash, because some people do consider femboy trans. Okay, they were, so it doesn't really matter. They had a femboy character or slash trans character, and in 2000 in the U.S. version they censored it and got rid of it. Just put Vivian as like a woman or something. But in this version, they said, you know what? Let's have the same version for all localizations. The character is inconsistent. He said either trans or femboy throughout, translations, but basically they're almost the same thing. Okay, you know, but you know, these people are really throwing a fit over it. Also they're throwing a fit because they removed catcalling in the game. It actually is rated in the game, but they're not gonna talk about that. But they basically are upset they removed quote unquote offensive language in the game. They had to, because some of these language they said might be offensive towards disabled people or other groups of people, and they're upset that about this. Okay, Nintendo at the very end of the day is a kids company. They're not meant to appease. This game's not an M-rated game. Okay, you know, and the game, they're trying to keep it as true to the original Japanese translation as possible. Okay, that's what they're trying to do. And these people are boycotting Paper Mario Thousand Door because they want to keep the game true to the original game. Okay, and they're saying go because they really want this massive win. They really want these massive wins. This is what the fandom menace really wants. Okay, they want this massive, massive win. Which is not going to come from this game because there's too much people who are going to buy this game simply because either they have nostalgic for it or they want to see how the old Paper Mario games are truly like. Again, it's kind of like the Hunger Games movie. Okay, it was the big movie of Thanksgiving, and they were really hoping the movie would flop. They were really begging and hoping that the movie would flop because it would prove to the world that no one liked the people in the movie. But the movie still broke even and made money. Same thing with Wonka. They really wanted that movie to flop. But it did, because it was quote unquote generic. But then they will promote something like Space Jam: A New Legacy. Yeah, very, very bright there. Okay, like the whole, 2024 for movies have been pretty meh. Okay, or bad, all things considered. Okay, like Madame Web, that was a massive failure. But other than that, you don't really have many quote unquote go broke things because there hasn't really been many woke movies this year. Surprisingly, outside Madame Web or that Civil War movie, that no one went to that movie didn't do too well. But so far this year, there hasn't really been many woke movies. It seems that Hollywood moved away from the wokeness. They have moved away from it because it is a something that doesn't make money. Let's look at Madame Web or the Marvels. And that's about this video here. Goodbye.